74 years ago, on 27th October 1947, India deployed troops to Srinagar in an unlawful intervention and illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The reign of terror and oppression that started on that day continues unabated. Successive Indian governments during the course of 7 decades have subjected the people of Kashmir to worst forms of state terrorism. The fascist regime of BJP under the Hindutva ideology has started persecuting Muslims and other minority communities.
The unilateral and illegal elections of August 5, 2019 are in blatant violation of UNSC resolutions and international law. Efforts to effect a demographic change and perpetuate Indian illegal occupation in the disputed territory are cynical attempts by India to break the will of the Kashmiris and silence them.
The grisly day of October 27, 1947, brought grief and sorrow for the people of Jammu and Kashmir when expansionist and colonial India, in violation of the principles of the Partition Act 1947, unlawfully annexed the state. From January 1989 till the end of August 2021, over 95,800 innocent Kashmiris have been killed by trigger-happy Indian troops in acts of state terrorism, out of which over 7,100 were custodial killings.
जिसको मिलकर के सदियों से लूटा गया, हाँ मैं उजड़ी हुई एक जागीर हूँ, हाँ मैं उजड़ी हुई एक जागीर हूँ, हाँ मैं कश्मीर हूँ, हाँ मैं कश्मीर हूँ, हाँ मैं कश्मीर हूँ, हाँ मैं कश्मीर हूँ.
So the human rights and the legal case for the resolution of the Kashmir dispute is very, very strong. And it is the peaceful pathway. This is the first thing I would like to stress in my comments. And the UN Security Council resolutions continue to provide a clear and an unambiguous structure and pathway for this resolution to be dealt with. I know you probably think it's all been said before, but it is very important.
And an uphill task ahead to realize their birthright to enjoy national sovereignty. We believe that the Kashmir issue will not disappear until the Kashmiris are united and up against the oppressive forces.
When you allow the people who are non-Kashmiris and from other parts of India to settle over there, let's say in the coming days they get a right of a referendum. So why it's not going to affect? It's going to definitely affect them.
Can you also introduce yourself, please?
My name is Mohsin Chima.
Well, I think the Kashmir.
Some of these issues have been answered already, but I believe for most of the attendees when I say that we have been hearing this all our lives, that Kashmiris are struggling, the atrocities carried out by the Indian armed forces, the unlawful killings, rapes, unmarked graves, you name it. We have fought wars on this issue. We have sat down and discussed it peacefully, but yet we don't see this misery to come to an end. If anything, India has become more aggressive in their approach. Recent changes in the law is just one example of.
Indian journalist Anuradha Roy said, Kashmir has never been an integral part of India. It is a historical fact. Even the Indian government has accepted.